Hey y'all, Bank207 here, owner and sneaker news manager at Amir Images, and I'm honored to be the one who's going to show you the secret loophole for copping top Nike Air Jordan releases on release day from one of the following Jordan brand accounts. And I'd like to add too that this doesn't consist of standing in line or using an outdated bot service. I also want to add that I thank you for your patience as we put this quick video presentation together. I know a lot of you were anxious to get the reply back from us, and here it is. But before we get started, I want you to write these two dates down. If you don't have a pen and paper, go get a pen and paper real quick because you're going to need it. You can pause this video and then just come right back, but I'm going to continue on with the presentation. Now, I want you to write down November 7th. Go ahead and write down November 7th, and then write down date question mark. All right, we're going to come back to that here in a minute or two. My birth name is Brett Jackson, but every hypebeast needs an online name, right? So I go by Bank207 online, and I say hypebeast proudly. But I say it with the notion that I got into the game to change it. When every other hypebeast want to go left, I'm going to go right. They want you to spread the word about their business, but don't want to give you no money. Well, I've developed an affiliate commission program that everybody wins and makes money. Now, we're not talking about the affiliate commission program here today, but I'm just giving you an example. I also have a connection for y'all that I'm going to give you here in a little bit to give you 25% cash back at places like Foot Locker, Finish Line, and Nike. So basically, you spend $200 at footlocker.com, and this program is going to send $50 to you. Like, no joke. And I can't wait to show you this because when I was introduced to it, I was ecstatic because of how much cash back I'm getting, because of how much money I'm actually spending on shoes. Now, these hypebeasts also want you to give them a shout out. Once again, where's the money, bro? Listen, I've been wearing J's since I can remember, just like you. And that's probably why I started becoming such a huge collector of Air Jordans. There's just something about the legacy of Michael Jordan's career with the Chicago Bulls that attracted me to always want the newest colorways that are releasing. And you know, there's just some things in life you can't explain to anybody, no matter how hard you try. And this is one of those things for me, and it's tough. I just can't seem to describe my sneaker addiction to anybody. Anyways, I'm currently holding the biggest Nike Air Jordan giveaway of all time over at kickin23.com. Definitely check it out, but not right now. Seriously, keep listening to this video. But on a quick note on the giveaway, I'm giving away 23 brand new pairs of Nike Air Jordans. And I'm able to do this because of the method that I use in SecureCop that I'm going to go over with you right now. And people always ask me where I get all my J's from. Most people are not like you and I, though. They have no idea what a hot retro release is and can't see why people stand in line for hours just to get a pair of shoes. Yet, people suddenly forget that every 3 or 4 years when a new iPhone or PlayStation is coming out, people camp out for days, in tents. They bring food. But the people that do know about the retro series and its history and their exclusiveness, kind of like people like you, they often ask me if I get my shoes from eBay. Now, I love eBay, don't get me wrong here, but I would never, and I repeat, never buy kicks on eBay. Not only because I can get them at the stores for retail when they come out, but because they're always super sketchy when you get them in the mail. You don't know if it's going to be a fake, you don't know if there's going to be dog hair or not, you don't know if it's going to smell. Some are nasty, and these are even listed as DS never worn. So you're probably asking yourself, what the hell is this guy talking about, and why am I still listening? Well, here's why. You want to pay retail or less for your kicks, right? You don't want to go through the games of resellers jacking the price up on you, do you? You want to be able to cop whatever sneaker release you want, right? You want to be able to purchase the shoes directly from Foot Locker, Finish Line, or Nike.com, right? You don't want to stand in line for hours just to get your shoes, do you? I'm going to show you how to seamlessly cop any sneaker release at retail or less from an official Jordan brand account. And I'm not talking about waiting in long lines for hours or purchasing some outdated, never tested online bot service that was never intended to work in the first place. And I think we can all agree on one thing here. What pool would you rather buy your kicks from? Would you rather buy your kicks in Pool A, or would you rather buy your kicks from the avenues in Pool B? Also, what price range would you rather buy your kicks in? Would you rather buy your kicks at a price range in Pool A or Pool B? I think the answers are obvious, and I'd like to think that we both picked Pool A and Pool A on both of them. The most secure place and best price to cop top-rated sneakers is places like Finish Line, Foot Locker, Nike.com, right? And it's even better when you get cash back, right? Hell, even our very own AmirImages.com is a sketchy place to buy Air Jordans. And we even double box them and send them with the original receipt from the Jordan brand account, from the Foot Locker, from the Finish Line, from the Nike. And we add an additional insurance of $350 to protect the buyer. But it's still sketchy. We charge a minimum of $325 per pre-order, and people buy them. And since we opened the doors here at Mirror Images, we have never let a customer down on fulfilling the order. But due to the release of Secure Cop, we're no longer going to be selling Air Jordans effective October 2nd. The last Air Jordan that we'll be reselling is the Air Jordan 13 3M, because now we'll be teaching you guys how to get them at retail or less on your own. We don't have to jack the prices up and sell them to you anymore. You can go get them at retail or less, get cash back. Once again, everybody want to go left, I'm going to go right. I think we can all agree on one more thing here. The sneaker game is effed up right now. But anyways, today I'm going to tell you exactly how to cop from one of these 5 websites below. And I am talking about copying at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on release day, which is usually always a Saturday. Wouldn't it be nice to feel confident that you can sleep in till 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, get your coffee, have a snack, turn your computer or your cell phone on, whichever device you want to buy your shoes from, and still have 25 minutes to get into buying mode? And then get on their website, go to the shoe you want, click your size, and check out seamlessly with 0 interruptions. It's called Secure Cop, and it's literally going to walk you through a live Air Jordan release at Mirror Images headquarters and get you primed and ready to cop the Air Jordan 6 Black Infrared and the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue from your home at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for retail price. But what we teach in this is the hidden loophole to always get your sneaker in the shopping cart and check out successfully with a confirmation number. And did I mention you will order through one of the websites below? How much more safe and secure and cost-effective can it get? And remember, this works for any special release. Also note that your first opportunity to actually use this method will be starting on Black Friday with the Air Jordan 6 Black Infrared. You see, we wanted to have perfect timing for the hottest releases in November and December, and then on into the remastered series starting in 2015. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves now. Remember those 2 dates that I told you to write down? Let's go back to them. All right, you wrote down November 7th, and you wrote down date ? Now, November 7th is the day you actually get your copy of Secure Cop. That's right. The distribution center that we're working with sends out all copies via your email address. And we do it through the email. That way you don't have to wait longer to get your copy in the mail. November 7th is also important because it's the day that Secure Cop will go up to its original price. And that other date you wrote down is the last day that we're going to accept pre-orders. We're only accepting pre-orders for a certain amount of time. And that date is still being determined, and that's why I told you to write date ? And the reason it's being determined, well, first, that date could come as soon as tonight or tomorrow, depending on a lot of things. But the main reason is we only have a certain amount of pre-order copies distributed. We can only distribute a certain amount of copies to email addresses on November 7th. The distribution center will only let us send out a certain amount of copies, so we can only take a certain amount of pre-orders. You understand? Okay. So when we start to reach that threshold of maxed out pre-orders, we have to take all the marketing down. This website, this video, this will all get taken down off the internet. And then when we bring the website back up, Secure Cop is going to cost you $249 unless you pre-order it today. So November 7th, when we put the new marketing up, Secure Cop will be retailed at $249. And depending on when you're watching this video, that could be as early as tonight or tomorrow. The opportunity to gain this sneaker copping knowledge is literally staring you in the face right now. And for any sneakerhead, it's a tremendous one and will only last for a limited amount of time. So your only chance to guarantee that you can get your copy of Secure Cop is to get it today and today only. In addition to there only being a limited supply, we wanted everything to be perfect so you can cop the most coveted releases of the year in the Air Jordan 6 Black Infrared and the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue. With that being said, a lot goes into creating a video under 30 minutes long that will take your hand and walk you step by step how to seamlessly cop any kicks at retail price or less. The final product and information video of Secure Cop, which is the travel map that guides you through the process of copying kicks at retail or less, is only going to be 30 minutes long. We didn't want to make some 2 or 3 hour information video that put you to sleep and confused you more than it taught you. We wanted to make a simple 3-step process for you and also wanted it to be short and sweet so you could actually understand everything from start to finish. And if you had to watch it again, it wouldn't take you the whole day. but you don't have much time. The only real way to guarantee that you get on the distribution list that's going out on November 7th is to secure your copy for a one-time payment of only $49. And that's a deal because the price will go up to its original cost of $249 sooner than later. You're saving 80% of its retail value. You're saving a total of $200 off SecureCop by pre-ordering it. Consider that you're not only going to be the first in line to cop the coveted Air Jordan 6 Black Infrared and the Air Jordan 11 Legend Blue, but you can apply this knowledge to any sneaker release out there. Imagine being first in line all of next year in 2015 for the remastered Air Jordan Retro Series. Hell, you can even cop multiple kicks with this strategy and even turn a small profit along the way and have your J's paid for. And here's how. I gotta grab my online pen here, and then I'm gonna almost there. All right, so let's just say it's January 20th. Don't mind my writing here. I'm on this weird little writing tablet. 2015. And 2015, from what I can read, is going to be, and from what I know, it's going to be the year of the sevens. So let's just say you buy 4 pairs. You buy 4 pairs of Jordans, and next year Jordan introduced a price hike. So let's go into the future. Let's say $190 minimum, right? Instead of the $170, which they're at right now, plus the $20 for the tax and shipping. That equals $210, right? So $190 for the shoes. You're gonna buy 4 pairs, and if you're smart, you'll get some pre-orders to fund this, and I'll show you that in a minute too. But $190 plus $20 equals $210, times the 4 pairs you're gonna buy equals $840. Now you're gonna sell 3 of them. You're gonna sell 3 pairs of shoes. And the average price these days in 2014 for an average resale pair of Jordans, not on the high end but on the lower end, is $265. So next year, I'm assuming if the price goes up by Jordan Brand, the reseller is going to jack the price up. So that means $285 per shoe. So you have 3 pairs of shoes times 285 equals $855. $855. That's a profit so far of $15. Plus, you only sold 3, you bought 4, you make $15, and you get your Jordans, awesome Jordans, for free. Who doesn't want free shoes? This is the same exact method. This method, this madness, this equation. Also, this is broken down more into SecureCop too. This madness is how I built such a big collection for free. Because I leveraged pre-orders. That's it. Awesome with this pen. Right, worse than a kindergartner. But if you don't understand this, just watch it a couple times. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure you guys are all smart enough to get it. But this makes people happy. Oops. This makes people happy. Free sneakers makes people happy, right? And I'm just showing you, like, you can just buy 1 pair if you want and pay for it. Like, I don't care how you use this method. There's just so many ways that you can use it. Any sneakerhead can use this method. And I just wanted to go over that with you real quick. So, moving on. Also consider that the $49 special price in comparison to an actual pair of Nike Air Jordans is really nothing. Hell, this pair of Sport Blue 3s cost me almost $20 in tax and shipping. That's what I just went over. SecureCop is only a one-time pre-order payment of $49, right? And not to mention that small profit that you can turn with this knowledge will pay you back over and over and over again, because we're only talking about an investment of $49 to get SecureCop. You know, you're not going to get rich off this method, but it's a way to literally build your sneaker collection for free and amass hundreds of new shoes every single year. Like I said, this is the same exact method that I still use today. Now, obviously, every single one of you still watching this video would get and use SecureCop if it was free, right? However, it's not free. There's been a tremendous amount of work and resources gathered and applied just to make Secure Cop available to a limited amount of sneakerheads like you. And it's not like we're asking thousands of dollars for Secure Cop. We're simply asking for a one-time payment of only $49. I've already showed you how to turn a small profit with this method, and I'm going to show you how to cop Air Jordans at retail price and get cash back. Just those two strategies alone will pay for Secure Cop with just one retail purchase of a Jordans that you resell. You figure the average reseller sells a standard $170 pair of Jordans for $255, $265. Hell, the difference there is at least $85. And pre-ordering Secure Cop is only $49. Do the math. And there's more. Some of you might remember a course that we launched several months back called RDI, right? The online course that literally taught you how to build relationships to get on top of the sneaker world in your hometown and have tremendous pull with your local Jordan brand accounts like Foot Locker, Finish Line, Nike outlets. Well, we launched this right out of the gate for $249, and we sold quite a few of them. Its retail value is $997. However, we're going to give you this entire course absolutely free when you pre-order Secure Cop today. That's right. This course isn't even available to buy anymore, guys. That's how exclusive this information really is. And you're going to get this complete course for free when you pre-order Secure Cop today. Now, I know that you don't get your copy of Secure Cop till November 7th, and I'm just like you. I want it now, baby. So I decided to open up a private Facebook group for anybody who buys Secure Cop. You can pick, though. You don't have to be a part of the Facebook group to get your copy of Secure Cop on November 7th. I just want to make sure that that's clear. So if you pre-order Secure Cop today, you can either opt in to be a part of the Facebook group, or you can opt out to be not a part of the Facebook group. Either way, you get your copy of Secure Cop emailed to you on November 7th. I formed this group so everybody who buys Secure Cop can communicate in the same place. It's a fun group, and you'll learn a lot about the sneakerhead. You'll learn a lot about sneakerhead nations worldwide, different communities, different towns, not just in the town that you live in. In closing, I just wanted to add that for any sneakerhead, sneaker collector, sneaker enthusiast, etc., that this is an anything goes type of situation for buying Secure Cop. Not only is this information going to free you from the ongoing war with Cop and J's, it's going to allow you the freedom to not have the shoe game control your life, and most importantly, your time. Seriously here, guys. I built a beautiful collection of Air Jordans over the years, but within the last couple years, the game's changing, and it's harder to get your shoes that you want. It's not like anybody can get these shoes on the release day. It's exclusive now, but if you know what you're doing, it's like cutting butter with a hot knife. This information in Secure Copy is the exact information that I still use today. And if you don't have $49 to spend on Secure Cop today, then I would suggest asking everybody you know for some money. Borrow it, work for it, ask for it. Whatever it takes to get your copy of Secure Cop today, just get it done. See you on the inside, sneakerheads.